No. Craig doesn't like them for
I don't
eating.
like them either.
Well, they're good at this for cooking, but I'd rather have an all-purpose apple, one that you can eat and cook with and do whatever.
She's going to be on. Monday is the beginning of a new session for your class.
Oh, okay.
Just tell you.
I expect to be coming, but I'll know better. I have service guy coming for the range oven. And if I get very clear instructions written down for Craig, and I feel confident, then I will. It depends. It's like having surgery scheduled. You know, they're gonna call tomorrow and let me know what time.
Wow.
Oh, get this. I had to use my credit card to make a deposit to guarantee them to come and to pay for the consultation. It was over $200
Whoa.
for this guy to walk in the door. I think it's because of the range I have too. I know it's our gas stove is a professional type model.
Mhm.
It's 30 years old. I have no intention of getting rid of it.
How are you? How old?
30,
30. Oh.
but we've been having difficulties on and off with the oven. And this may be that I'm gonna have to buy a new range someday.
Oh.
I just had to buy a range hood. But it's so nice. The other one was this big. This one's this big. It makes about a quarter of the noise.
Hmm.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
And it works.
Oh,
Well,
Even better.
well, there is something to be said for that.
and the light works. And it looks like I could change the bulbs without doing, you know, headstands or something.
Well, that's good.
But no, that was I never I mean, I knew our hood was loud,
Hmm.
but you know, it's a big gas stove and generate a lot of heat. You want to have something, but boy, in 20 years, this technology changed.
That sounds like somebody called me today from some solar company. And I said, look, they've already checked our house and there just is not enough exposure. We're too many trees. And this guy's going on about how they are now 40% more efficient and therefore it would certainly work.
No,
No.
read my lips.
Live in the forest. And want to continue living in the forest.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he was offering that they could take down trees and trim limbs so that there would be enough sun.
Isn't it nice?
Thank you.
Oh, it's well, you know, I suppose that's their living and they get paid by.
Oh yeah.
My aunt keeps getting calls, and I said, do what a friend of mine did. Well, not a friend, an acquaintance, and he was actually president of a company, forestry suppliers, and he was feeling frisky one night when a call came, selling storm windows. And he led the guy on, oh, that would be so awesome. And had the guy on the phone like 15 minutes. He said, no, we just needed, got into something. He said, oh, I don't own my house.
Nice.
I'm just renting. So my aunt has started telling me that she doesn't own her house. Oh, they hang up right away.
Gee, I never even thought of that. I'm so honest. I of course say, yeah, I'm the owner.
Yeah, I'm the owner. Actually, I'm a squatter. It's an Airbnb.
Ta-da.
Hi there. Can you see me, hear me?
Yes.
Hello.
Hi there. Hello, hello, hello.
How are you?
I'm good. How are all of you?
We're good. I
Very well.
think we seem to all be here.
That's a bonus.
Yeah, absolutely.
How was your trip?
Terrific.
Good.
Really great. We had a wonderful time. Got to see all the boys, all three boys, and daughter-in-law and grand puppy.
Yes. Yes to all of the above. That's fabulous.
Yeah, we had a great time.
Good. That's
Yeah.
good to hear.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we're glad to have you join us even this way.
One of these days, I may have enough time. I can actually get out there. I want to. I miss you guys in
I
person.
know you do.
This is just a poor substitute. Better than nothing, but definitely a
Yeah.
poor substitute.
Well, we're glad to have a poor substitute sometimes. Okay.
I think of it. John Lee sends his best.
Who?
John Lee from Montville.
Oh, yes.
He started coming to class here.
Oh, good. How's he doing?
Okay. It's still, one arm is not doing much.
Yeah.
He has a brace. But,
Oh, well, good. I'm glad he came back. Did his friend come back too? There were two of them. Can't remember names now. Well, that's nice. Thank you. Let's say hello back.
I will.
Glad he can join. So how are things going in your meditation world?
I did have one realization.
Right.
Identified a problem, and I believe I solved it. And it is just such a dumb thing. But counting, if I start at a much lower number, like say 999, I can count back much more slowly. And it becomes a little less tense. And I think that somewhere in there, you start at 14,752. I'm racing still to get to the end.
Ah,
And when I can slow that counting down, then it's so much different. There's such a difference in my meditation. I'm not focused on those numbers and getting through the list.
that's important for you to find out.
But so I've tried slowing myself down, but it just keeps speeding up. And I say, oh no, I just missed the 500s or something. Like, who cares?
Right.
But
You're not being judged on the speed or how accurate it is even.
that's, and I've convinced myself of that, but I thought if I start with, if I limit myself to 3 digits, and I don't even ever get to the end. I never get to 0, but just doing that seems to calm me down right there.
Uh-huh.
And I can go much more slowly, and I find that my breathing stays more regular,
Uh-huh.
because I'm not running a race anymore.
Yeah. Well, that's a very good realization for you. Doesn't mean other people may be able to work with larger numbers, but
Yeah, but it was,
obviously that's not a good thing for you.
well, and I know there's kind of that randomization, so
Mhm.
we're not just fixed in, so you always know what, even though the patterns form. But, intellectually, I can look at this and say, it doesn't matter how big or small the number is. As long as you're not starting from 10, give yourself place to go. But, get something that's got a little bit more meat to it, and wow, it made a difference.
That's great. Good.
So
Good
I'm
awareness.
off that hump that's been in my way since we started this.
Huh.
And some days I can get through, it's not so bad, but I also know that I focus so much on those numbers that it's getting in the way of my meditation.
Uh-huh.
So it's a tiny baby step.
But it's a good step. Excellent.
I've been mostly shifting away from doing the numbers
Uh-huh.
and doing more of a dissolving, partly because of having headaches and physical discomfort, and saying, okay, just let's just smooth this out.
Well, that makes sense. I would
Yeah.
perhaps do the numbers if you're not dealing with some discomfort at this stage. We will come to a dissolving stage. But yeah, that works. Absolutely. And you've done enough of that you know how to use it and make it work. And that's important to do. But it would be silly to ignore that when you're suffering.
Yeah.
So, good. How are you doing, Linda?
Well, I'm doing okay. I find the more I go through deep meditation and real, work on agendas and things like that, the more it's succeeding in opening my heart more. And it's succeeding in getting me a little bit more sensitivity, but I'm finding myself far more reactive to little things that disturb me. And I read the news and I just get incensed by the injustice that I see. And just little things, little bitty things that set me off. And I find that the more I do heart opening type practices, the more those things come in. And I'm not sure, I think maybe it's just an awareness. I don't know. It feels like it just becomes a bigger struggle to have the compassion for, whatever else is going on and the different things that come in, the free range mother that went off on me the other day with students with her kids and things like that. It's just like, I find myself struggling more, and maybe it's just more of an awareness. I don't know.
So I I think this is not an unusual stage, because as you go more deeply into particularly this form of Taoist meditation, it opens you up to being more aware and more sensitive to how you feel, and also opens you up to recognizing more things inside you that disturb you. And all of that can cause some difficult stages where you go through a period when you are being more reactive, even though you don't intend to or want to be. But I think it's a stage of development and not a negative.
It's hard to keep that in perspective.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Doing this is not for the faint of heart.
Yes, you're correct.
Any other thoughts or questions at the moment? Okay, well, let's open up our energy gates a bit. So let the body soften. Really be aware of all the parts of the structure that we want to have present. How the feet merge into the earth. Releasing the ankles and knees and hips. Up through the torso and neck and head. Making sure that your head is lifting off the top of the spine and not leaning in a direction that gets in the way. Making sure that you keep neck and shoulders and back and chest relaxed. Perineum open. Diaphragm moving all the way around your body. Expanding with your inhale. And contracting a bit with your exhale. We're breathing down and into your dantian. Breathing into the sides. And lower back and kidneys. And upper back, and perhaps right up into your brain. Sinking the mind through your body, softening, releasing downwards. And then extending your mind, feeling every part down through your body. Not think about, but feel. And then flowing into cloud hands. sit. So we're going to just continue with our current practice, probably for another time or two. So close your eyes and just sit. Allow yourself to settle. Let your mind and your body settle. Relax. Aware of your breathing, allowing it to be very regular and deep, and relax, no effort. Feel the muscles of your body relaxing. And then begin counting or using a mantra. And a number of your choice, wherever that's appropriate. And count backward in units of 3. Put your full attention on that counting. See if you can recognize what's going on in your nervous system. What kind of internal conflicts are arising at the level of body feeling? What is the energy of your conscious mind? Find it and stay with it. And just keep counting. Begin to recognize the conscious mind and the synergy of conscious thought. And then stop counting. Purely focus on what is the energy of your conscious mind. Now stop and let your mind rest for a moment. Move your body around a little bit if you need to release anything. Just let your conscious mind rest. And then settle in to start again for the second stage. This time, counting backwards in whatever number you choose, but counting by fives. Let yourself become aware if you feel any tension within the conscious energy of your mind. If you open to that, go deep and be satisfied with the first sensation you find. You don't need to get the ability to find the tension within your conscious mind. By simply keeping your attention on that tension, some part of it will let go by itself. Again, stop counting. Just sit and be fully aware of the energy of your conscious mind. And now just take a break again and let your brain just relax. As your mind calms, notice what's occurring in your nervous system inside your body. Because there are things happening inside your body. Let the nerves relax. Let the bodily processes relax. Let your brain relax. And then begin again. Being aware of your structure, your breathing. Begin counting backwards, perhaps from a larger number, a number you choose, and subtract by sevens. Begin to recognize the energy of your conscious thought. What is the energy the thought is coming out of? But just the energy that allows you to recognize that you're having it. Let yourself stop counting and put your conscious mind on the crown of your head and let it stay there. Let it relax and become comfortable there. Become aware of the root of your conscious mind. Now feel the energy of your conscious mind move down very slowly through your body, feeling each part as it passes through until it moves into your lower dantian. When the energy of your conscious mind reaches your lower dantian, just keep on absorbing it into your lower dantian till it's been all absorbed. And then with your mind, surround your lower dantian with an invisible force field. Let all that energy keep on relaxing until it calms down as completely as it can. And when that force field is completely relaxed, notice that in the exact center there is a little hole. Allow all the energy that you can go into that hole until you reach some sort of maximum absorption level. And then close the hole. And then completely relax what's left in the sphere of your force field. As it calms down, let it open and release the remaining energy to seep to everywhere in your body that it can go, energizing. And then when you're ready, allow your eyes to very slowly open. So any questions, thoughts, comments?
There is something about me that did not want the energy to go into that black hole. It's like you're telling me to take it all away, throw it all away.
No, I'm telling you to store it.
That's not what I'm hearing. So maybe I need to reframe what it is I'm hearing, because I start building the energy up really much sooner. You know, spreading it out into my body much sooner than you bring it, because it doesn't.
So that's a very good comment. So I need to say it differently for you.
Well, I certainly need to think it differently.
Oh,
If I think, okay, because it didn't occur to me that I'm storing it. It's going into, you know, a black hole
the center of your dantian, yes.
is, you know, it's goes in and disappears and gets taken away.
No, that's not what's happened. Ideally. Good. I'm glad you said that. Good. Well, I hope you have some good meditation. I look forward to seeing you in a couple of weeks.
Thank you.
Thank you, David.
Thank you, Linda. Good luck with all your stuff.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.
Let's get your body ready to move.
I know.
It's good night. Checking out what the heel thinks about all this.
You have a heel thing?
I don't know if it's classically plantar fasciitis or if it just something along those lines. It's been better the last day, but